Secret's lineup wants to win this game at like minute 20, I think. It's like insanely strong at minute 20 when they hit all their auras, get a Roche maybe, and go down a lane. And he's finding his level 2 now, which is also going to help him have a secondary way of dealing with the bat through the slow. But they're going to try here.
Yeah, they're going to try 4 stacks of sticky napalm. Their fissure incoming. I don't even know if he needs it. Swashbuckle into the other side of the trees. Okay.
Goodness.
They still see him. Going to continue to chase. Pops the mango. That's 7 charges now. Puppey continues his rampage on couriers, but the first blood goes to last hero on the Bat Rider. Yeah.
So at the very least he got out, but he's getting bullied, right? It's no surprise that Luna is losing this lane really hard. Don't know if Shaker, once again, if he's outstaying his necessity.
Yeah. He already used his Swashbuckle. Matu actually TPs here. Gets the Aphotic Shield. They're gonna try to turn this around to the Bat Rider, and they do successfully. Not every day you see a really good play call. 1 Abaddon.
Yeah, but it's dangerous, right? Then she's playing in the off lane against an overleveled Abaddon who can get help from any of the supports, and then she has nowhere to run to.
Mid lane, DENDI getting the gank here from his old teammate Puppey with that Mud Golem. It's actually about to expire, but when it expires, 2 little babies come out and they destroy you. That's exactly what happens here. Yeah, but that gank will certainly help.
Yeah, and they even TP'd in Witch Doctors to try to help, and he failed, so this leaves other lanes more susceptible now. They know Fishman can't rotate for a minute. Looking at Puppey here.
Ooh, top lane, Swashbuckle with the Aphotic Shield applied. They don't want to do too much damage because it might kill Chrysalis, and it does with that fissure. Dooms his teammate, and he looks to be next on the list. Oh, but Fishman is here. Zai taking extremely heavy damage, but it's not going to matter. Does finally go down, but it's a 2-for-1. Matu. Okay, he dies under the tower with the Maledict applied as well.
Interesting.
It is 2 levels. A nice Fairy Fire keeping Fishman alive. But DENDI comes in, and it looks like Puppey. Actually, Storm is not level 6 yet, so they just need a cast.
Vortex, so yeah, they can't get him.
Puppey's fine. Very fast hero. Looks like Clockwork takes the spell. They won't be able to chase the Enchantress any further, it looks like. There is support in the way of the position 1 Abaddon again on the way. Matu looking for this potential kill. Last hero is already Fireflied. Swashbuckle will connect. Aphotic Shield applied to Zai. Looks like he's going to go all in for this. Looks like they'll find it. Will he burn? Nope. He shall survive again. Getting out with little HP, and they get the Bat Rider.
And in the meantime, pressure is mounting in the mid lane. Puppey and Nisha. DENDI needs 1 CS for level 6. Oh, there's no creeps dying. Oh no.
The familiar did die, but it wasn't enough experience, I don't think. And Storm.
Oh my god. Oh, he gets 6 as he gets knocked by the cog for the kill.
Really unfortunate. Now Fishman might be next on the list here, and indeed he is. So a 2-for-0 as Yapzor lives on another hero for Secret, just living with a sliver of HP, SyndereN.
He even has Tranks and Clocks, so he can stick around. He doesn't need to go base and full reset. I think, in my mind, this is probably the single best position for in the game to get this item on almost always as your first item. Tranquils and Clock and any mana item is just so good. You just keep putting that pressure. Matu will get killed here.
My goodness.
Went too deep and he rotated a lot of heroes. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. If he was level, even if he was level 6, I don't think so. But Luna in the top lane, my goodness, kills all over the place. Fishman does have his cask, and the Maledict is applied.
Oh, he got 6 on the wave.
And let's see if he tries to TP. It doesn't have a TP on him right now, but the Maledict looks like it's going to run out just in time. Very little HP. He just goes down to the right click. Visage also died in the bottom river, SyndereN. How fast does Bait want to play in terms of pushing towers? You're against Secret, which I assume will end up 5-manning here at some point. Nisha's actually going for this tier 1 tower in mid lane. DENDI jumps in. Still doesn't have the electric vortex. And the familiars will not be able to finish up the tier 1, and it will be denied as a result. Top lane, Yapzor takes a spill. It ends up being a 1-for-1.
No problem.
Clockwork and Bat Rider.
He doesn't have TP on Luna. He started pushing this top tower together with just a Bat Rider and didn't have TP. That was so easy for Zai.
Quite fast.
They have Fissure.
Wash is there, but here's the cask into the fissure, into the death. So Zai biting off a little bit too much there.
So I don't think you want 2 of those.
Yeah.
Vlad's Radiance is fine. Vlad's Pipe is a possibility. It's a bit more all-in-ish. And they might not want to do that. They might want to scale better. Puppey top
lane. Yeah, we're going to see the roll from Zai. Puppey already has Maledict applied to him, and he just melts under the pressure. Fishman looks like he's going to be the trade inside the cogs right now. Zai, kind of stuck in a weird spot. Gets the swashbuckle off on DENDI. I think that's going to break things up most likely.
And then the Pango. Okay, so Pango's getting Vlad's. So that means Mato is definitely not doing that. Rush Solar. Don't know if he likes it. Maybe they want the Solar and Visage. Oh, Witch Doctor's dead again.
Yep, Fishman gets off the Maledict, but will die shortly after. Looks like Last Hero's going to be next, so good execution here from Secret as they will, in all likelihood, just group up.
That blocks damage and deals damage. What an insane skill. Imagine if another hero had this spell.
Oh, I could have these discussions forever. Last Hero, he's going to scout out the Roshans, very low at this point. Hookshot comes in from Yapsor into the swashbuckle, and yeah, he will literally just die there. Cass comes in, here comes DENDI as well. He steals the Aegis, beautifully done into an Echo Slam onto multiple heroes. Well, no follow-up after the fact though, as Witch Doctor will die as well. A triple kill for Nisha, so Bait does take the Aegis. But at what cost, as some great people would say, SyndereN. That is an ultra kill for Nisha. Good
that was such,
lord.
So, nice steal, but unfortunately for Bait, that they paid too much for that compared to what they could have. Oh, Nisha might die here.
On Nisha nice into Flame Break. And not the greatest layering of stuns here, but it likely will not matter.
Lots of gold for Bat.
Yeah, that is a very, very good kill.
So... I've seen this on Shaker. I've seen it work sometimes against Clock, but most of the time it actually feels underwhelming. Like you end up, yeah, you survive the Clock, but then you can't get that big echo that you really need.
Yeah,
oh, Last Hero's dead bottom.
Yeah, Bat Rider's done so. I mean, the reason I was more surprised is because he had the Blink queued up, and typically if you go for a 4-staff before Blink...
Mato almost has his Radiance. What have we got coming for Bait? So Luna is now finishing a 16-minute Dom. It's not looking good for Crystallis, and while DENDI had a great start in the mid lane, his farm has definitely slowed down compared to the others.
Again.
Well, failed the COG knockback actually. Uncharacteristic mistake from Yapsor, could even cost him his life here.
And we'll see Eclipse now onto Puppey, but they're the familiars to tank up a lot of it. Looks like the Clockwork will die first. The rolling in from Zai looks like he's going to find the Witch Doctor. Might actually puts Earthshaker on the other side of the cliff as well, but does find his way to the grave either way. Buyback onto the Witch Doctor now as the chase continues for Bait. Seeing the familiar slow things down as DENDI still has the Aegis, but really no mana right now.
They just don't have Lasso and they don't have Eclipse. They used in the bottom fight, so they don't feel confident that they can win a team fight, and I don't think they can either. So what are they waiting for? They're kind of waiting for Luna to keep catching up. It's just way too far behind. Like the laning stage went poorly, but they didn't recover well after.
There's the 4-staff, but Yapsor plays around it. Echo Slam to follow though. Looks like the Clockwork will go down first. Matu, nice Death Ward cancel there as the borrow time goes off. So it'll be Fishman and the ES or Yapsor's Clock.
Yeah, gets the kill with the Fresh Radiance onto Shaker. Anisha feels super confident here going in. Oh, Last Hero, you don't want to be there. Gets caught in the birds.
Bat Rider just keeps getting caught off guard over and over and over. It feels like he would have been better off with a 4-staff, to be perfectly honest, in a lot of these scenarios. And this is where the flexibility of Secret's lineup is just unbelievable. Like, if you... I don't want to backseat here, SyndereN, because I'm only a divine/ancient player. But if Bait... well, we're going to see a hook shot in here. Into the cogs as well. 4-staff still available for 5-up. Looks like he'll be okay. They're going to turn the cask around now. But here comes the roll from Zai onto 2 heroes with that fissure, using it to his advantage. And they're going to take out the Witch Doctor with ease, and likely the Luna as well. Now the jump in from DENDI back into his base. The jump in from DENDI back into his base. He goes.
It doesn't look like they can very easily, at least. They're going to heal up with Visage.
A lot of damage mitigation as well.
Alright, here's a smoke. They're going to try something. It's going to break.
Get broken right away. There's a hook shot from Yapsor, but it's on to DENDI. Can they keep him in place with a Soul Assumption? Absolutely. Death Ward to follow, but it's very brief. DENDI does have buyback. Will probably expend it here. Nice fissure. Actually blocks them inside the base, but Matu is just so giant right now. Very difficult to deal with. This Radiance and Hyperstone working towards his AC right now. Zai with the Vlads. There's the Echo Slam after the 4-step. We'll see if it'd be enough with the buyback from DENDI, but the Luna evaporates before he even buys back, and DENDI diebacks immediately, and that should do it for game 1.
He jumped in and got hit by a Pango roll as he connected. Zai was basically on top of him. Another hook shot. Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's an outclass, right? I like the strategy of Secret. I like the way that they picked it in the order that they did, and then they're just executing, right? It's no big surprise that this game ends here. Tough game for Bait. They are underdogs, you know it going in, and now unfortunately they needed to win the Series 2-0, so we'll see what they do in the next game. But like in comparison, we had this series that we cast yesterday where we had Secret against Viking GG, where Secret was really tested.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's a good Brood game. Oh no.
They have
it is so
no
good.
AoE other than Queen of Fang.
It's like, on top of this, I don't think Drow is very good in Dota right now. I think it's one of the weakest carries for me personally. Alright, they caught Zai. They got a nice angle on him.
Zai pops the Fairy Fire. He's panicking! First blood to 5 up.
Yeah, Puppey was just not near him at all.
What he's going to be able to do. I mean, he's still obviously out-leveling Yapsor right now, but still very early in the game. Zai in the bot lane chasing Fishman. Will enchant him. They do have a lot of slows in this lane. That is something I will say. The Orb of Venom slow, the Enchant slow, Chrysalis, of course, with the Frost arrows. Not to mention Nature, Nature's Grasp. So a very stompy mid lane. 32-3 for the CS versus 13-4. So, of course, some of that is jungle creeps, but still. Top lane, we're going to see a Fire Blast onto Fishman, into an arrow, and Puppey will smack him down. Well, I don't even have the key to be able to look. So win expectancy right now?
Yeah.
85%.
50-50.
What? As the arrow connects top lane onto Fishman. How's that possible?
I don't know, people in bugs are terrible when they have Brood. This dire advantage is massive right now. I don't know what, if I were to have a bet with you right now, like what odds I would give you for Radiant winning this game.
1,000 to 1, Cinder. I'll put $1 down.
Maybe not that extreme, but...
DENDI is
every dollar counts.
Now.
Maybe I should just take that bet and make another dollar.
Takes out last hero.
He's zoning 4 heroes, or is it only 3? Yeah, it's 3. He's zoning 3 heroes behind the mid tier 1 tower, minute 9.
Oh,
top lane Nisha.
Believe he dodged the Centaur stomp. Really well done. He's going to turn around onto the Enchantress. Chrysalis looks like he'll get out. The sliver of HP. Is there an item that you try to rush? Like old school Drow might go for, I don't know, like an Aghanim Scepter or something like that, but... Ugh.
I think
Maelstrom.
Should probably finish his treads first and then see how it's going.
Man, you are savage today, Cinder. Good.
I mean, are we watching the same game? How's he getting an axe this game? Like, look at it.
Hey, if you're slacks, you go brown boots, Ags every time.
Sometimes
DENDI
you just have to call a spade a spade. They're getting destroyed, man. Like, this is... It's a beatdown. It's an absolute beatdown. And it is what it is, you know? Like, sometimes in Dota, you get brooded like this. Like, they have to basically go on some full-on YOLO moves right now. They're 1,000 GPM behind in the game. Minute 10. So, if you don't, say, go for some smokes with your Avenge Drow plus Quap or whatever and really try to get something done.
Whoa, the arrow completely misses Yapsor with a very uncharacteristic mistake there. Mid lane, though. Treant Protector does fall. Last hero looks to be getting a swap.
Going for it, mid.
This will be a huge kill. They'll get him.
There it is.
Very, very big kill. Last hero will be the trade. Puppey, still Moonlight Shadowed.
So, there was finally a 3-man gank with the Venge. They got the swap off, they got the minus armor out, and that means if it is a good Brood game and you get ahead, you're in such a dominant spot in the game. Like, there's very very little that the plays that Bait could have done half a year ago to get back into this game, they feel like they need to do them twice over, right?
Right.
Yep. And that's tough. By the way, just want to point out how disgusting Brood is with Bloodlust on.
Yes, he does hit quite fast.
No, not that, how it looks. You'll see it later.
All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna call this fight because you just made me very interested. He doesn't have Bloodlust on him, SyndereN.
No, he did earlier. You know what it does? It stretches all of his legs out entirely. I'm not even joking.
It stretches his legs out?
So you see the legs are bent, right?
We have an overgrowth into a sonic wave! Holy jeez, they killed somebody. Looks like Treant Protector will cost him his life. Zai on the cliff will TP out to safety. Nisha will TP out as well as Matu comes in and slaps Fishman right on the back of the head.
Like spears coming out of the chest. It looked horrifying for a spider.
I'll be the judge of this.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there.
They made the legs more erect, I see.
Let's see the Bloodlust come out. Puppy, do it. Bloodlust him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Venge. That is a very fast kill. Oh my god, look at the legs. You're right. What the? What in the? This looks. It is terrifying.
I wonder if Matu can even concentrate. Like.
Does have a fire spirit up. They can catch him though.
Are they gonna swap into Overgrowth?
Yeah, last hero. There's the swap, but the instant
slide.
remnant.
That was quick.
Quick boy.
Slight dodged the gust, and then he got off his remnant. Oh, Matu is still being absolutely disgusting. Oh, now he's fast too.
He's coming.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, puts down another web. It's actually taking a lot of damage. This will be a big kill. They get him into the Sonic Wave as well. Will Secret want to continue? The trade was with the Vengeful Spirit. Nisha, not a whole lot of mana to speak of right now. Puppy continuing to get those multicasts off. Treant Protector pops the wand, but will likely go down to the right clicks. And indeed he does.
Yeah, they got the Brood though.
I don't understand. It's a Brood for 2 supports. No way in the world that this should be even when you're 15k behind. Very strange. Either way, Zai looks to be pretty dead here. Completely surrounded.
Less into hammer.
But yeah. Do a lot of damage, but DENDI should live.
I think the Manta is the most important item first, just so you can get out of Overgrowth and Gust, and then it's way easier for him to play fights. Don't think BKB is really needed here, necessarily. So Manta, Bloodthorn sounds pretty good to me. You can also get a damage item. Last hero is in trouble mid.
Yep, no.
Hey, Fishman.
Swap his
my bro.
Hey, you know what? You've died 7 times. Just take it for the team. Less value, net worth.
Yeah. I mean, I would have done the same as the Venge there, but it's still funny. DENDI.
Fire blast onto Queen of Pain. The arrow is not in time. Mistiming them a bit here. Perhaps a little overconfident. Very happy with their Brood pick. We're gonna have a potential team.
Oh my god, Zai's doing so much work here.
Secret just continues the pressure. Crystal's already super low, forced to go back into his base. Overgrowth is available, might have to use it next to his tier 3, but instead they'll just die. 2 dead, buybacks on both Drow and the Treant Protector, as Secret will bide their time. Kind of an issue, like even, I'm trying to think of the best way for them to actually even initiate off of that. Like if you swap, that's still time to Remnant out. You need like an Orchid or something.
I have to swap into Gust.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
Dead. Yep. That's some damage. Have they lost the tower? They have not lost the tower yet. Has there been damage done to the tower, SyndereN? I'm checking that out right now.
Yes, top has taken 487 damage, and mid has taken 49.
Chantress is, well...
Oh, DENDI's in trouble. Top, Zai.
Okay, we can cast 2 different team fights at the same time. Zai is getting a kill there. Chrysalis, looks to be the next death for Bait. The baby swap here for last hero kills Fishman again, and this time it will also cost him his own life, as this was
what a beatdown, man.
A mega stomp.
Yeah.
And we talked about how the games that we've cast in the past actually looks very similar to this, but this felt possibly more from just purely picks. Like the Brood, I mean, you said it pre-game, just 0 answer for this hero, so we can't say we're too